Good morning, world. Ooh, well, the tea bag is in the cup. Tea bag is in the cup. I've just woken up. Well, that's not true. I've been lying in bed, doom scrolling a little bit. Not ideal, but it is what it is. Bonita is having a little bath. And yeah, here we are. I'm sure this tea is going to be way too hot. Yeah. Okay. Well, I feel like I'm picking up on some in particular. Sometimes I don't know, but sometimes I wake up and I'm locked in on an energy. Someone in the crowd. Okay. Okay. Very good. Well, again, I'm inclined to get out a couple oracles. I just love a backstory. I do. Let's get out the old Queen of the Moon oracle just to get a sense of what's going on for this particular person. Hold on. Okay. Make sure we have them all. Okay. Oh yeah, neck crack. Here we are. Here we are. We're awake. Let's call them those crowd favorites. Grandmama. Good morning. Get in here. Stat. God, Jesus, Grandma, Buddha, archangels, all ascended masters, all of my benevolent ancestors. Anyone that you're working and praying with, other than Debbie Devil, all are welcome. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, first card out of the hop. We got a little balance. Now, it's reminding me of a mobile. Sorry, my American. I was with T-Mobile. America, you say T-Mobile, but for the baby, mobile. Okay, this is reminding me of a mobile. It is very dreamy. And this lady has like a lot of like, it's not quite oak, it's not quite maple. Anyway, there's some leaves in there. Okay. For some of you, you might have a lot of trees on your property, or you live in a more woodsy area. Ooh, what are these two? Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, there's like a real Mother Nature vibe here, because I was gonna say like Mother Gaia, but then look who popped out. Mother Abundance, that is Gaia. Oh yeah, she's holding foxes again with these leaves. Oh, and power. Okay, so we have balance, power, and abundance. Okay. Well, right out of the hop, what I feel from you, even from these cards, is a real sense of balance. Most humans don't quite get there. You know, like, we come with a bunch of different flavors, but some people's, since the time they're born, and I'm not saying you were like this from the time you were born, you know, a lot of people have to work at it, but however the route, the way that you got there, to find such equilibrium. But what's interesting is that I do think you have a lot of power. Ooh, I'd say also a lot of spiritual power. I don't think that's what you're known for, because really what I was picking up on, I kept hearing like station in life. With your station in life, you come with a lot of power. But, oh, owls might be significant here as I'm looking at these orbs, but this one in particular looks like an eye. As I hold it, I'm looking back. Yeah, you have a spiritual power. It's not what you're known for. But in the privacy of your own moments and your own home when you're alone, I believe you're really tuned in. Oh, this is so interesting. I love when what I call my all business people. When I have my all business people in the crowd that externally to the world kind of present as one way, and then behind the scenes, they present in a very different way. Okay, so we got your balance, your power. Now let's look at abundance again. Okay, well, you're holding a fox. This is the one too where she's holding a fox, and this fox is looking. But his little expression right now, sometimes it's a what the fuck. Like, why are you picking that guy up and not me? But in this case, all the animals, oh, look happy. Oh, because you help. You like to help. Oh. So even other people who might be experiencing less than, people love to see when you help. Yeah, everyone's here. We got caribou, we have squirrels, we have foxes. There's like a wild boar here. Welcome, wild boar. Okay, I love this already. I love this already. Okay. Let's see. Let's go crow. We'll go crow, and then we will clarify with another deck. Okay. Okay, hold on. I need a sip of this tea desperately. Okay. Okay, so Grandmama, the person, well, it's you collective, but I feel like there's one particular person or like flavor in the crowd right now. Ooh, death. Okay. So this is your main energy. Okay. Two cards. Okay, I'm not going to take this one, but I'll take the one that I saw. The Lovers. And it's going underneath power. And just like I was saying, some people love power, but some people work for the power of love, like from the power of love. And I feel like that's you. With your station in life, and not everyone has this. You might have been born into abundance and prosperity, affluence. Yeah, there's something here about a station in life. Also, I'm seeing horses. You might have grown up near a horse farm. Even if you didn't have horses, I feel like there was horses close by. Okay, hold on, I want to focus. What's going next? We got death, we got the Lovers. What's the next card here? Let's see. Two of Swords. Okay. Hold on, let's push this like this, like this, like this. Make some space. Okay, so what's going underneath death? One card, please. Oh boy. Ten of Swords. Oh man, you've been really going through a time. All right, so what's going underneath the Lovers? Let's see. Well, as I keep staring at it, I'm seeing this snake, and I'm seeing two fly off. Okay, let's see. We won't know until we get all the cards. Okay. So what card? Ooh, the Fool. Okay. I do love this fern. Also, the fern here looks like a feather. Okay. 3 lotus flowers. Okay. Okay, so what's going underneath the Two of Swords? Ooh, I feel like you've also been in some real frosty environments. It's so interesting. Your energy, like those 3 oracle cards, there's such warmth. There's such depth. richness. Like when I look at those cards, I want to lean in. But when I look at the environment from which you are currently in or just coming from, oh, you have been going through a time. Okay, so what is going underneath the Two of Swords? Yeah, because even this Two of Swords, look how frosty. I know winter days like this. Oh, that's a real Canadian frost. That is a November day. What is this? The Six of Cups. Again, two flying off. Two flying off. There's been a lot of, sorry, my speech. There's been a lot of cheating coming through in some of our messages the last little bit. Doesn't always have to be. Relationships can end for all sorts of reasons. But it does seem to be the number one thing that really just, yeah, nothing parts the seas like Moses than a good cheater. Going back to this November energy, someone, again, might have a November birthday because I'm seeing the poppies here. And I was hearing the, oh God, Guns N' Roses song, Cold November Rain. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we have Death to the Ten of Swords. The Devil. Oh, man. The story writes itself. Oh, look at this little bird. He's all chained. Oh, okay. So we got Devi Devil on the scene, looking terrible. Oh, well, I can assure you, you don't need to be psychic to know that you've been up to your eyeballs in assholes. Okay. Well. Okay. So, Grandmama, the Lovers to the Fool. What's going underneath? What is going underneath? What's this? The Hanged Man. Yeah, okay. So put you there. Let's put... Let's see. Hey, we're back to those poppies. Oh, I'm gonna say I really do. Once again, I'm gonna call the cheating card, but like, it's like after this ding dong leaves with this person or however it goes down, but you instantly go into this reflection. And even these flowers up here are kind of giving a little bit of like this flower. Well, going back to your equilibrium though, I feel like you've been really eating some shit sandwiches here, but everything about your energy is just like, yeah, it's just so even. It's kind of remarkable, to be honest. I'm curious to see what you're going to do with this energy because I can see the upset. I can see how much you're hurting, but... okay, let's see the last card. Okay, so the Two of Swords to the Six of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Okay. Let's, here, I need to put these cards actually on this side so I can see everything clearly. Okay, so you go here, you go here, you go here. We're gonna back this up just a whisper. Okay. Well, whoever you're... yeah, I'm gonna say it's your ex. Like whoever you just separated from. Because see, the leaning of the heads, I really believe that this is someone not only did you just love because they're your partner, but this is someone that you deeply respected. There's a real mental connection, the tete-to-tete. You felt safe enough to share, again, your inner world. Oh yeah, and this is that death card, as I was talking about the other day, but there's 3 feathers here. Yeah, 3's a crowd in a marriage. So what I'm seeing, so in the not so distant past, you were faced with a very hard decision. We can see this by the environment. It's cold, she's frosty. I don't think this is the decision that you wanted to make. But based off of, look at how big and straight, like these are great swords. They're very correct. And again, with your energy is very correct, very straight. Yeah, and even his little feet. He's kind of like a rock climber. He's pushing up against so he can balance in between. Yeah, like you're really in a hard rock, or stuck in between a rock and a hard place. But I feel like you made the decision that in the end really hurt. But to stay would have hurt more. But you made that call. It's your decision. Okay, so what do we want to clarify with? Let's see. Okay, we'll go this guy. Mystical moments. Yeah, because there's a vibe here, so we gotta match the vibe. Vibe to vibe. Okay, we gotta give this a shove. I am seeing judgment. Like I said, you made a very big decision. Okay, Grandmama. Clarify this death card. Clarify the death energy. Oh, the 3 of Swords. Oh, so much big ouchies here. Can we get one more clarifying card? Like, I think it's about a relationship. It could have been a physical passing. 2 cards. Oh, yeah. The 8 of Cups to the 8 of Pentacles. Oh. Do you guys work together as well? 8 to the 8. Okay, well, it's definitely a romantic relationship. But see, what I love about this, and especially because it's confirmed by that 2 of Swords, followed by the 10 of Swords, you are never afraid to walk the unbeaten path, to do it alone, even when you're surrounded by external influences, you know, and especially like, that's when friends and family will really pipe in to be like, you're crazy to walk away, give it another chance. It's like, I beg your fucking pardon. No. You gotta know your worth, you gotta know your value. Okay, so you're off alone on the path. Let's see, what else we got here? Well, you do have your freedom toes out, which I do love to see. Hey, and going back to all the orbs, there are so many orbs all up in here. And going back to this card, again, a spiritual power, a higher power, a belief in something outside of yourself. Now, everything that I'm reading from your energy suggests that you're very practical, you're very realistic. Doesn't mean that you're not creative and that you don't get whimsical, but again, with this station and position of power. I think your job has a lot to do with, you oversee a lot of things. You have to make a lot of decisions in your day. But this is why it's interesting, because I feel like there's two sides to you. There's like the forward facing, like what presents to the world, who you are in your career. And then there's like the you, the core you. I think you bring all of you to your job, because again, I see someone who's really fair, really equitable. You seem to really care about the underdog, and you like helping. That's like a love language for you. It's like the real deal too, not because you want something out of it. And there's something kind of quiet here around you. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the High Priestess for you. Okay. Okay, let's clarify the lovers. We just keep seeing two birds fly off. Ugh. That big dirt-kicking snake right in the middle. Okay, Grandmama. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, this person. That's all they were, a Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands doesn't always have to depict a fuckboy or a fuckgirl, but in context with all these other cards and what we're talking about, yeah, this is someone who's really reckless. Reckless and selfish. They make decisions based off of their passions. They like to feed it. They're always hungry for it. And like, this horse is stressed. Like, this person is leaping through the middle of the night. See, look, they got dressed up. Like, this is someone who I feel like is like, it's compulsive. They may actually have a sex addiction. And I use quotes, not because I don't believe in it, but I feel like a lot of cheaters, it's their first go-to after gaslighting a bunch. Let me preface by saying they'll gaslight the hell out of you until you have irrefutable evidence. And then it's like, I have sex addiction. Fuck that. Anyway, I digress. Okay. Well. Yes. Okay. So, Two of Swords. But see, going back to, again, your strength. And I'm not knocking people who can't leave right away. It's very hard to leave relationships. I totally get this. But what is just so interesting about, from the start of your reading all the way through these cards, is that even while things externally are happening to you, say like this cheating and this person that you were with, you take as much control like as you can in the situation. You have the power of making a decision for yourself, so you do. And see, because, so the lovers, it's the tete-to-tete, facing. I feel like you're someone who will face things head on. So see, you have to make a decision around this person, but instead of, I don't know, hiding from it, denying it, I don't know, putting your needs last, you face it head on, and you make the hard decision. And it's the Ten of Swords. It hurts. It hurts to walk away. It hurts to be like, fuck this. This does not work for me. Okay. So, Two of Swords. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're smart. You saw what's going on, and then you closed up shop. You're like, you know what? And the thing is, you're very open. You're very warm. Like, look at you. Like, you're giving to every creature. Like, that's the thing. You give. You are a giver, but sadly, this is usually how the recipe goes. There's someone who is kind of heart, loves to give, is generous. And the recipe usually says that we tend to find people that like to abuse that. Abuse that privilege. Okay. Yeah. So that was your decision. You're like, fuck this. I'm closing up shop. Yeah. We're done. Very good. Okay, so let's talk about the Ten of Swords for you. I mean, not much to clarify. It's pretty obvious, but we're clarifying. So, the King of Swords. It hurts so much because you see everything very clearly now. You have all the information. Again, you're very logical. And it's not that your logic removes you from your emotion. You just really believe there's a better way. Like, expending a lot of energy, getting hysterical, and like, I don't know, again, throwing kind of like grace and class and decorum out the window. Like, no. See, because also this is like a samurai warrior, so, but you like all the facts. You like seeing things clearly. Again, the truth as it really is, not how you want it to be. And see, he's peaceful. So even though these truths really hurt, and there could have been 10, like 10 big reveals where you're like, holy fuck. But it's led to a peace. Okay, well, the Fool's next. Yeah, there's something very ethereal about this Fool card. Like the way that the light is coming in, I don't know, it's very suggestive, very dreamy, but I love the fern leaf. And you're forward facing, you're future facing. You're ready, like, this is what I mean about you. Like, you just, things are happening and you just handle it. And you acknowledge, you're like, this is really hard. This is extremely hard. This is extremely painful. But nowhere along the way do you lose your sense of self. Do you lose, yeah, there's like something about your center. You do what you do. You are powerful. This is really beautiful. And like the balance. Okay, so what is the Fool for you? New beginnings. It's a new story. What does this Fool card look like for you? And especially as we close out this year and begin a new year. Again, I'm very symbolic. I like tying up loose ends. So I love seeing this for you. Okay, so the Fool card. The World. Oh my god, literally what we're talking about. We end one major cycle or cycles. See? Old news. Old news right here. New world. Oh. And see, and you're at the center of it. Because you're the main character in your story now. Yes, taking the power back. Yeah, don't wait for other people to dictate how your story's gonna go. Like, you make the decision. External things are gonna happen, but then you have the power of choice to be like, how am I going to react or respond to this? What do I wanna do with this now? Who do I wanna be in this circumstance? Beautiful. And as always, there's just something really graceful and classy about you. Love this. Okay, so Six of Cups is next. I think this is you again. Keep being steadfast in your integrity and your sweetness, because that's the Six of Cups. It's so sweet, it's so tender. Beautiful. And see, those poppies, they grow usually where there's a lot of death. It's rejuvenation for you. Those sunflowers, oh, I love sunflowers. Okay. So what is the Six of Cups for you? The Six of Cups. Shut the front door. Oh, wow. Okay, so the Six of Cups that's on the table is future facing. And we see, again, those idiots fly off, as they should. Awas, get out of here. Go do your thing. Peace be with you, dirt-kicking snakes. But as you move forward, there's this looking back on the past, you're referencing. I think you wanted to have a family with this person. I think that was the goal. Like, you don't pick happenstance. This was like, You really believe this person was your match, your equal, your ride or die. You really believe that this is the person that you were going to have a family with. And now that that's changed, you're referencing, you're going back and forth, because it's important to do that, because not everything is terrible. So you're taking the good and the bad, being like, okay, it's formulaic. You're reviewing to be like, okay, what worked? What parts of this did I like? What would I want to carry? Like the qualities moving forward. What is an absolute no? Okay. Okay, hold on. I want another clarifier. From the Six of Cups to the Six of Cups. Is there anything else we want to say to the Six of Cups? The Five of Pentacles. Yeah. When you've been left out in the cold, and again, this is a very frosty environment, it takes a lot of work. It's such an understatement. But to be able to see how this is like a frame, to be able to weave in again your core attributes. Again, the sweetness, tenderness, softness, gentleness, the belief in that anything and everything is possible, that the world is beautiful, So, but this is what I love about this energy, your energy, is that this is kind of your current condition, but I just feel like you're gonna start patching. You're like, okay, I've been really left. Yeah, I've been left out in the Canadian frost here. And see your flower, it's upside down, but see, it's not dead. It's just like, it's upside down and it's frosty as hell. So like, I see you taking that tenderness, that Six of Cups, and you're putting it towards yourself. Because you're like, okay, we got to rebuild. But it seems to be that the thread here is the Six of Cups, sweetness. Yeah, you're a sweetheart, fuck. Oh my God, Two of Cups. Yeah, you're a sweetheart. Okay, well, let's go check in on Debbie Devil here. Oh, son of a nutcracker. Oh, this is who's peeking out. Well, that's the thing. There's not much to confirm. Yeah, they're a liar. What did I say about the cheating? They always gaslight first. They would rather have you feel crazy. Literally, they would rather have you feel crazy and doubting yourself than fucking admit the truth. Oh yeah, you don't play like that. You're the King of Swords. Yeah, this person's disgusting, to be honest. Their energy, everything about them, disgusting. Unfortunately, I feel like you work in a career where you work with this person, or I don't know, or you have the same career. Yuck, I feel for you. My armpits just started sweating incredibly. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm getting fired up. Okay. Oh my God, back to the two birds. Oh, this two bird business? Oh yeah, this person. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Ugh. Oh, interesting. Okay, so look on the devil card. See how this little bird, that's you. You're beautiful. You are chained. But the next card is that hanged man, right? But like, again, all tied up, kind of chained. So, well, we know you liberate yourself. You free yourself. That Two of Swords is you. You liberate yourself. Okay, but there is something here about the upside down, the chain. Oh yeah, it's like, it's using things that are meant to, it's like the silver lining. Anything that has ever held you back, you look at it from a different angle to be like, how can I make this work for me? So you're chained here and you're like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity to take this chain and like go into a hangman pose and to see it from a different angle, because once again, like, you're the King of Swords and you're that little bird. You want to see things from every single angle. You live and die by facts. But you're all about the truth. So even if it's logical, there's still the spiritual, because you really recognize that there's like what I always call man-made laws, man-made truths, and then there's spiritual laws and spiritual truths. And you really believe in it. Okay. So, oh yeah, my armpits. Yeah, I'm getting all sweaty on behalf of you. It's, ooh, maybe that's part of your equilibrium. You're really good at being not stoic, because it's not like you're not feeling it, but in terms of, but I feel like when you do get really mad, I feel like your armpits start really sweating. You may not even flush, it might be, but it's just like there's like some weird biological response to your anger where it's like you're really the pillar of strength. You are feeling feelings, but you know how to regulate in this way, and you just approach it so logically. But I am sensing that you might sweat heavily from the armpits. Okay. Grandmama, the Hanged Man, let's go. The Hermit, going within. Oh, yes. Besides the Hermit in the Lightseers deck, this is my second favorite. And see what I was saying? How, like, okay, so she has the mermaid tail, indicative that she would be of the water, of the emotions, but she's way up high on the lighthouse. And this is what I'm saying. To me, it's that higher perspective. There's like a lot of air energy, very cerebral, very logical, very sound. But underneath that, again, it's your heart, the power of love. You're really dictated to move. Those are the conditions in which you move in the world. Your footing is always centered in what's equitable, what's right, what has integrity, what has honor, what is the most loving. And no matter what happens to you, you refuse to let that alter you. And because there's this privateness, yeah, there's this, I keep hearing the term, when I get energy like this, I always hear the phrase, tread lightly for you tread on my dreams. So you are a very open person, but when it comes to your inner world, your inner landscape, it's very special to you. Yeah, you really cherish it. It means a lot, as it should. And I think that's why it extra smarts with this person, because as we saw in that Lovers, the laying of the heads, you shared your inner world with this person. You really let them see everything. Okay, but again, you're peaceful. But I do see two ships here. Oh, two ships, and I don't think that's the devil ship. Okay. Yeah, so you're quiet right now. You're going within. You are going within. But, okay, Grandmama, am I wrong on this? I see two ships. Oh yeah, because when I said devil ship, then I heard like friendship, partnership, devil ship. It's not the devil ship. But what kind, is this a friendship or a partnership? Either are great. Yeah. Oh, there's a Page of Pentacles. Okay. Well, let's just hit the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what that's about. Okay, so what is the Wheel of Fortune? You need it. You need it. You deserve it. I feel like you give a lot. Everything about your energy right now is just kiss the chef. One would be so lucky. Oh my god, back to the Hangman. Well, again though, with the two ships and then the Wheel of Fortune, there is this also, like, as much as you're seeing from a different perspective, there's also something you can't see. See, this is about to be unzipped, a whole new world, and we saw the Fool card. Wow, you're really reflecting. I also just saw that you have very blue eyes. Yeah, just like this dress. We keep seeing all the clouds and stuff, but I keep seeing very blue eyes. You don't have to have blue eyes. Oh, look at you, Six of Swords. Okay, so you're leaving. Now, we saw the Eight of Cups, but it went with the Eight of Pentacles. You might have to do a whole new switcheroo here, especially if you do work with this person or if you have a business with this person. it literally might require you for a geographical switch up as well as a job switch up. And now I see why we have like 2 of the Hanged Man, 2 the Hermit. Because, see, your inner world, you're hurt. This is still that 10 of Swords. There's a lot of feeling here, but see how peaceful it is? It's so placid. Very peaceful. But this is what I mean about you. You can be storming on the inside, but it's contained. And it's soft. Like, these are really dark clouds, but look at this. And you're pulling up your anchor, and you're gonna follow. But see, this is where I feel like that spirituality comes in. I feel like you trust yourself, and you trust, I don't know, whatever the divine is for you, to be like, okay, we gotta come up with a plan here. Okay, so now that we know that, okay, so where are you going? And is that how you cross paths with that other ship? 2 of Pentacles. Ooh, you might have been, remember how we talked about the horses? You may have been living in a smaller community, and now you might be moving back to the city. And it is going to be a bit of a juggle, because I've always sensed that your job is busy. It keeps you on your toes. But look, once again, the orbs. You're being guided. Okay, I think you're moving back to the city. Yeah, because out here, look, it's an island. Like, your world might have been very small. In fact, where you lived may have been part of, like, being close to his family or your family. It feels very smaller. This is a big bustling city. Ooh, okay, you're moving back to the city. Okay, look who's in the lotus flower. We saw the lotus flower. Someone's playing a big heart here. Ooh, the harp guitar. Okay, so you're moving to the city. Okay, moving to the city, and then what happens? Oh, 2 cards here. The Ace of Swords to Strength. Well, when I was looking at the Wheel of Fortune, I can't remember if I said it out loud, but going back to this Leo energy, you might be a Leo, don't have to be. Yeah. Okay, so you're moving back to the city. You're nursing yourself. See? You're a big old lion. Yeah, you're taking care of yourself. Okay, so what's the truth here? What's the truth? And again, look at the energy. All of the energy is so soft. So composed. And yeah, the hand. You're a class act. Yeah, just love this. Okay, so what is the Strength card to, what's the truth here? And like you being back in the city. Ooh, the 9 of Swords. Well, moving back to the city may not have been your first choice. Like me coming back to this city, oh, it was not my choice at all. Oh, Spirit had to literally kill my car on the highway at 5 in the morning last December. Yeah, this was not my first choice. I feel, and see, look, you're still wearing the ring, but yeah, this isn't your first choice. It's giving you a bit of anxiety. Okay, what's the anxiety about being back in the city? I mean, cities are, if I was living rural, I love living rural. And I do, I'm a city kid, but I'm a real, like, in the forest kind of guy. Both have pros and cons. Okay, so what is it about being back in the city that is stressing you out? The 5 of Cups to the King of Wands. Okay, again, you're really grieving. Who's this rumpa-pum-pum? It's also funny, he's wearing a thumb ring. For some of you, you might be wearing a thumb ring. Okay, hold on. There's something here about the city. Okay, well, who's the King of Wands? There's a lot of anxiety here for you. This is actually the most anxiety I've seen out of like the cheating and but now moving back to the city. What does the city symbolize? The Five of Swords to the King of Cups. The city, I don't know. The city, I think, is somehow tied to this person. Interesting. Maybe you both work in the city, but you live outside of the city in the country, but now you're gonna have to move back to the city. I don't know. Hold on. Let's put these guys back in for a sec here. Okay, that's the crow deck. Okay, let's put you. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so who is this King of Wands? Is that Cheater, Pumpkin Eater? Let's just clarify. Who's this King of Wands? I think it's the X. It's this and this. Oh, it's a Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Well, that's confusing. Is there another X in the city? Because this ship is also facing the past, and when that King of Cups, which is denoted by a woman with the octopus hair, a ship's coming in, but she's holding her ship, and it's facing the past. Grandmama, we gotta wrap this up, but I'm really confused. Okay, well, let's go back to... Okay, well, what are some pros to living in the city? Because there's a relocation to the city for a reason, and you trust this because you do trust your spirit team. Okay, so, and remember, with all the Hanged Man, you can't see something, and we did see two ships about to collide. Did I not say that you're the High Priestess? And look at this ship. A ship from the past. Oh, I get it. There's someone, you've crossed paths before with someone. Your ships have crossed in the night. And they're about to cross again. Oh my god, the Lovers. But in this deck. And see, look, it's a bird. Okay, so see, you do have a lover. And it's not going to take off right away. Like, this is the thing about readings. And especially if you're just going through a separation or a divorce. Like, take all the time you need. Okay, but there is a reason. You're probably like, la la la, don't want to hear, I don't care about love right now. Fair. But since we're here, and since this is what the cards are talking about, let's discuss it a little bit. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you have crossed paths with that Lovers person, a new Lovers card, but it's a bird, because you showed up as the King of Swords with the bird. So this one is actually suited to you. Okay, so Grandma, let's get Snoopy and Scoopy real quick. Who is this new person? The Ten of Pentacles. What did I say? You wanted to have a family with this ding dong. And see how in this deck, it's the snake right in the middle. It was always going to be this way. This person is a snake. But this new person, hold on, let's see there. Oh, can I find it in a quick fashion? Where did you go? Where did you go? Oh, it's always like this. Okay, well, we're not gonna worry about it. But either way, because we saw all of those Six of Cups, and that last one, again, it was looking to the family. But yeah, with this person, okay. So Grandmama, so can we know a little bit about how this is gonna go down? Because we see that collective, they don't see this coming, because they're up to their eyeballs and assholes. They're hurting. They're not loving the city move. Oh, see, look at this. The king, look, and it's the sun with the bird, just like that King of Swords. They're King of Cups. And see, and their boat is also past facing. This is the person that you cross paths with. They're King of Cups, and they're the sun. So they match your bird to bird, and we saw them as the Lovers. Oh, I love this. Okay, so how are your paths gonna cross again? I would love to know, if I may. Oh, the King of Swords. Huh. You're gonna cross again. You might end up having a discussion somewhere. Or you just might see each other. Oh, is this love at first sight? Oh, 8 of Wands. Oh, it's a communication. Okay. Who's communicating? This is wild. Who's communicating? Is it you? Wow, that would be a real story. Okay, who's communicating? Well, this person has the sad bonnet on, so I'm gonna say it's you. Only because, too, like, in reference to this past relationship, you put in all of this effort. It's about time, too, right? All the time you put into that. And see, you're holding your half of the apple. And you have nothing to show for it, even though there's all of this blooming, all of this flourishing. But where's your other half? They flew off. So you're left holding your half, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sakes, why did I do this? Okay, so it is you. Interesting. Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry. We're like almost at an hour, but I have to know. Okay, so is it because you see them out and about and you just recognize them? Like, what is this? Literally, what is this moment? You see each other. Where? I don't know, out in nature? The Ace of Pentacles. The fern. Remember that we saw? Yeah, right here. The fern. And here, 2 little ferns growing together. I think you're gonna see this person out in nature. I think the 2 of you love nature, to be honest. I'm seeing a lot of nature, because look at this. This is you, remember? You're like Mother Gaia here, holding all the foxes. Okay. So that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, so you see each other, and then what happens? I feel like you guys just hang out. It's not even dating. It's like literally just 2 humans getting to know each other. Exactly. The Ace of Swords. It's communicating. And you both are like of like mind. You might both be King of Swords. I don't know. It's just like speaking the truth, being honest, communicating. Yeah, because it's up in the mountains. So yeah, this is very intellectual. Oh, I'm seeing the Queen of Swords. Exactly. Okay, so how do you feel about this person? Yeah, how does this person make you feel? Oh, anxious. Why? Well, I can tell why. Because when you go through a terrible time with someone and you feel like you thought you knew someone and that you don't know them at all, you're like, who can I trust? The 9 of Wands, exactly. See, you got that. You got your flower out of the cold cage, but it's been stabbed. And see, look, you did get dressed up. You like this person. But you have so many wounds right now, but look at you, you're class act. See, even with all your wounds, your makeup's on, hair is done, got a beautiful outfit on. Oh, the 2 9s. Oh, you're so hurting. But this is what I love about you. You're not one to be deterred. You're very sensible. Yeah, sensible. This is the word. Logical, sensible, but you are a dreamer. You are magical. Okay. See, the King of Cups, the 2 ships. This was the card I was just talking about. Okay, so you are going to let this person in because they are the King of Cups. See? Look, there's a ship, and you say, for you, you can come on in. I have blasted through this big rocky mountain that no one else can pass through. I will let you in. I will let you in. Oh, mamacita. And see, this is what I'm saying. The octopus depicts your hair. Octopuses are so intelligent. You're the King of Swords. You really value, like when I say value, I mean it like the way that most people value millions of dollars. Truth, integrity, honesty, generosity, like compassion, patience, you know? These are the qualities. Oh man, you too. You too. I love this. Okay. So as you're getting to know each other, what happens? I feel like it's a true friendship. Oh, look what blossoms. And look how, again, look how straight that sunflower stem is. You are so attracted. And see how, again, the sunflower usually depicts the sun, and the Queen of Wands is center stage, but it's the moon illuminating. So again, it's your feeling. Oh, I love this. You are such a soft, beautiful human being. And all of the coloring for you, it's like the same. It's this like soft yellow golden light. That's you. And no matter what happens, yeah, you're warm, you're inviting. Well, whoever you end up with next, both of you are so lucky to have one another. Okay, wait, hold on real quick. How does this person feel about you? Well, we see them as the King of Cups. A lot of depth here. Oh my God. They see you as that Five of Pentacles, and then back to that heart. Oh, look, they got that big heart out. Yeah. Yeah, it's just boom, 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 boom. And see, the moon though, I feel like it's a little bit hidden, or just the enormity, because this is a big ass heart. Look at that heart. That's not a human-sized heart. That's like what? A whale heart? Oh yeah, because that person has whales. Look, all those whale tails. Yeah, he has like a whale-sized heart for you. But he's not an idiot. He's also a bird person. Yeah. Could be two Geminis coming here together, two air signs, or a Leo air sign combination here. But they're smart, so they have incredible feelings for you. I just see this friendship, spending time together. I don't even think it's talked about. It's just like two people, and then there's a conversation. And then maybe that conversation gets followed up. There's an exchange of like a phone number, and then you go on a walk, and then you go for a tea, and it's never discussed as to be like, hey, this is really fun, let's put a label on it. It's just like two people who, it's so delicate, and almost to speak to it would destroy it, right? Like to try to name it or contain it. So it has to be really open-handed to hold that lotus flower. It's so delicate for both of you, but both of you are very smart and very heart-centered. So, and that's the whole point of this connection, is that it's genuine. It's coming from the heart, even if it is just friendship. Whatever this is, oh yeah. I don't know. It's like this person picked up your heart. Because see, I feel like that's your heart. And that person flew off and just left you. And then this person was like, that's not okay. Your heart's beautiful. You're beautiful. Oh, God, guys. Yeah, and even my energy throughout this reading, very calm, very peaceful, considering the message. I don't know who you are, but I can tell you right now, 9 million out of 10, just beautiful. Just beautiful. And I hope that your boat crosses paths with this person sooner than later, because that looks excellent. Okay, hold on, let's put this here. Let's put this here. Well, take care of your little hearts out there. It's a real time. All these cheating messages have been really coming through. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Okay, well, stay blessed, stay golden out there. Take care of your hearts.